Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Put a Ring on It Season 2, Episode 9. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you one of my people, oh, welcome back. We don't have any comments from last week. I don't know what happened. I clicked on a video, it said one comment, and there was no comments there. So we're going to get on into this episode. Now, let me just get some things off of my chest about the whole Alexia, Darian, and Kai situation. I just hope Alexia finally realizes she deserves better. But at the same time, I realize how she met this man when she was 19 years old. She's still a teenager, and she spent so much time and effort trying to make this relationship work. And it seems like they wanted two different things. She wanted to get married and have a family, and basically he wanted to string her along, pretending like, yes, we're going to get married and have a family, and was always, her doing everything to salvage the relationship, her retiring early from the career that she loved, which was basketball, because she felt that this her being away for so far away was hurting their relationship. It seemed like she was doggone doing all the sacrificing, and Darian wasn't doing anything but just sitting back. And she spoke a lot of the time that they had spent together, but like I understand, like, I understand where she's coming from. Like, we spent so much time together, but if all that time he wasn't making you happy and that situation wasn't making you happy, then it's time to let it go. Because the time you spent with him and all those years, and you knew it wasn't, in the back of your mind, I am not happy with this. That time, all that time you spent with him, it could have been time when you spent with somebody who really cared about you, who really supported you, and didn't manipulate you in situations, and didn't lie to you all the time. But yeah, so let's get on to the episode. Jessica says that she had spent Mother's Day alone in a restaurant because she wanted to feel some type of appreciation. The next day, he apologized for how he handled it, and he could have done something to show his appreciation, but she didn't. She wasn't talking to him. He wanted he wanted acknowledgement, and for her not to disregard him and how he felt about the situation. So you, Eric, didn't call, didn't send a card, didn't send an edible arrangement, a teddy bear with a balloon, nothing on Mother's Day. Now, I'm assuming y'all been together 3-4 years. So y'all have had at least 2 Mother's Days while y'all was together. Mother's Day comes around every year on a Sunday. Leading up to Mother's Day, when you go to the grocery store or when you go to the doggone pharmacy, there is things displaying Mother's Day is coming. And the fact that you didn't do it, and then you got mad because, first of all, she spent Mother's Day alone because she wanted to be acknowledged. And then you're upset because she wasn't talking to you, and you basically made yourself the victim when you was the cause of everything in the first place. I'm looking at him and like how he felt about the situation. I mean, how come you not talking to me because I messed up? You wrong for that, Jessica. Yes, I did not call, text, Happy Mother's Day, didn't send an elaboration. I didn't do nothing to show my appreciation of you being a mother. But the fact that you not talking to me, that's messed up. That's basically what Eric was saying. And I'm just sitting there looking like, did he really just say that? Did he really just say that you did not disregard and her not disregarding him and how he felt about the situation? He was victim. Sean says on his first date with Tyree, he was extremely attracted to her. And the second date, they was able to kick it, hanging out like homies. And he understands now that he can have a conversation with a woman and it doesn't have to, and you can control myself. I don't know what the hell that you don't have to ruin you and control yourself. That don't sound right. And LaRonda says that sounds like growth. LaRonda says on their day they had so many things in common, and seems she seems kind of nervous the fact that she wanted to go on another date with him because it felt comfortable, and it's somebody she can be myself with. Wait a minute. It's somebody she can see herself with if she wasn't with Sean. And I don't think it's so much as these people want to be with the person that they're dating or having fun with. It's like, I would like the person I'm with to treat me this way. It's not so much as the person that yes, you are handsome and you're doing all these things, this, that, and the third. Yes, you're beautiful, you're doing all these things, this, that, and the third. It's just that I wish the person I was with would treat me like this. Eric says that Leilani, she is very touchy-feely. She was even, playing with the hair close to his bald spot. And, that made him feel good about himself. Jessica says she made it clear on the first date that she did not like the fact that Leilani was touching out on him. Jessica says she felt comfortable with Sean. They had fun. And she didn't have on any makeup. She says it's refreshing that somebody was focused on me and not my appearance. Well, I don't know how I feel about that, y'all. Hold on, I need some water. Because all you do is, lashes, baby hairs, bodycon dresses, cat suits. That's what you give off. So now you're saying it's refreshing that, somebody just didn't want that from me. But this is all you've been showing is you in cat suits and bodycon dresses and stuff like that. Who was that? Sakina said that Jessica needs to get some new eyelashes. Hers looked all like mashed together, and she needed. I don't know nothing about eyelashes, y'all. I am not an eyelash wearer. The most that I do now, and that was today after not doing my eyebrows, and I don't know how long is. I kind of, did a little something to my eyebrows. I know the quality on my webcam, what I'm seeing is not the best. Hopefully, once I get into editing, it looks a lot better. But my eyebrows, that's the most that I've done with my face, and child, I don't know when. I'm trying to figure out the last time I actually put on lip gloss, mascara, eyeliner. It's been a good minute, y'all. The most I take care of myself has been the last few months. It's my nails. Did my nails yesterday. It's not really coming up. Mad about that, but it's basically pink, lighter pink with butterflies and a little bit of bling. That's what I got going on. Sean says he's not interested in dating anymore or anyone else. He sees the value in dating just his queen, which is LaRonda. Well, LaRonda says she's going on her third date, but Sean is confused why LaRonda wants to go on a third date since they're so close to the experiment. Because what she's getting on her date, she's not getting from you. That's why. This week's assignment is to talk about family. Sometimes the strain of a partner's family can cause conflict in your relationship, and that is sure enough true. LaRonda says she couldn't move forward and getting married with Sean if he didn't take the steps to reconciliation and healing. Sean says every time he tries to come up and every time it comes up and he thinks about it, it's not good for him. And why would I put myself in that? Why would I continue to put myself to that? Y'all know he has a strained relationship with his father. And LaRonda, who grew up in a close-knit, loving family, she doesn't understand the fact that you're not talking to your parents. You're not talking to your father because she hasn't lived the experience that he's lived. I think what LaRonda is trying to convey is the issue he's having or had with his father growing up is affecting their relationship now. And he needs to go through the healing so he can break through. And he kind of admitted, like, he doesn't want to be his father because his father, just came by and dropped off, money and was like that. So now he was like, okay, I don't want to be like my father, so I got to be financially stable. So much so that I'm not ready to get married because I'm not financially stable because he's in the entertainment business. But I was like, I do not want to, I don't want somebody to put their dreams aside, but at the same time, but if your dream is not financially helping the family, then maybe instead of, maybe this is a weekend thing you do, is he a comedian, an actor, whatever he does in entertainment, maybe you can do that on weekends and you can get you a stable job until you can make a bigger name for yourself. And then you can branch out like that. Eric and Leilani go to a Himalayan salt room. Let me make sure I didn't go past nothing. Wait a minute. Okay, earlier said, yeah, Eric's going on a date with Leilani. Jessica's going on her first date with Sean. Jessica says she doesn't want to be disrespectful. Respect me and our relationship. Okay, just put that on back over there. Where am I at? Okay. They go to the Himalayan salt room. They got on matching robes and everything. And like he laying, I was like, while laying there next to Leilani, this experience showed him what he's missing his relationship and temptations and all. Like, Leilani's talking about Eric is realizing what he's missing in his relationship, and she's very affectionate and very thoughtful. So that means that Eric has told you that Jessica doesn't show him affection. Jessica's not thoughtful. Like next thing you know, they land her, and next thing you know, his head just like falls into her bosom. I was like, that seems disrespectful to me. We just had this whole incident with doggone Darian punching on Kai. And now we got you doggone laid all up in the Leilani's doggone bosom. But y'all, I could not help but thinking while they was laying there, this looked like because they was laying on some type of bed and it was small and they was all crouched down together. It looked, I don't want to say it looked like a crack house, but it looked, I don't even want to, I can't even say what it looked like. It's just that they was all in the corner on this small bed and they was trying to cuddle. It just looked off. Lorana says Derek has some qualities that she wants in her current relationship: being a leader, being confident, and being goal driven. Sean exudes those qualities. She just wants him to be more confident in himself. But Derek says if Loranda and Sean don't work out, he's more than happy to continue dating Loranda. I was like, all right, Sean, you better look out. Says you can tell a lie by a man the way he treats his mama, because he'll treat you the same way. He what? I don't know what I said right there. It says he turns something his mom out, and he's doing the same to her. He shuts his mom out. He's doing the same thing to her. I don't know, y'all. I tell y'all all the time with these nails on, I can't text, so I've been using the record to text, and I got a slight accent going on, and it just be putting any old thing up there. He says that it's hard to reach out to someone when they're not trying to reach back to you. His mama is not satisfied. She's never satisfied. He built her a house from the ground up when he was playing football, and she get to complaining because he didn't provide furniture in the house. Jessica feels what his mom did to him. Jessica feels that he feels that okay, whatever his mom did to him, she's gonna do to him as well. Jessica, on the other hand, she has severe abandonment issues. She has no relationship with her mom. Mom's family, she said, they something else, and they wanted nothing to do with her because she's half black. And the mama was out here, prostituting, and she got pregnant. Now I'm like, she was raised by auntie, so was it the mama's people? Because I'm pretty sure if she was a prostitute and she got pregnant, she don't know who your daddy was, but I guess it was one of her aunties that raised her. I don't know. But she wonders if her is her when she became a dancer some time ago, was that in her because her mama was a prostitute? Eric says he's gonna try to do better. The issues they had in the past, they weren't having those uncomfortable conversations. And I was like, that's what you got to do in these relationships, even though you don't want to have these uncomfortable conversations. You got to, because y'all can't sit there and be stewing on the inside and expecting the person that you're with to know what you're going through without you telling them. You guys got to sit back and like, hey, I don't like when you do this. Hey, I feel that this is the reason that you're doing this, and maybe we can talk about that so we can sort some things out. Like, I got a doggone sit back and tell my husband all the time, you just can't be sitting here doing this and equating it to something else. They just don't work. LaRonda and Jessica go to check up on Alexia after the whole Darian and Kai situation. And Alexia, she's annoyed. She said even though that there were no boundaries, you had morals. Speaking of Darian, she's questioned everything. Like, you said that there was no number, everything. When was this number exchange? When you said there was none? When did this happen? And you claim that there was no. Okay, when did this happen? When you claimed that there was no infidelity in a relationship? She says he claimed that he had slept with Kai after their fourth date, but it's like, this is after this woman told you was catching feelings for you. So you knowingly was out here sleeping with this woman after she said that she was catching feelings. And when you got what you wanted, which was sleeping with Kai, then you ghosted her. She said he just confirmed everything that she was suspecting about him. Like, he threw their relationship in the trash when he slept with Kai. She said for the last 14 years, for the first time in 14 years, she has freed herself, and she's gained more respect for herself, and she's choosing herself over him. And I was like, I want to hear that so bad, and I want the accents to be along with the words. I don't want you to just be saying that, and when we get to the reunion, you and Darian sitting there all hooked up together. She said, whoever takes him, thank you. And she said she's not going to let Darian hold her back. I wonder, did he want her to give up her basketball career because that her career was going up in her playing basketball and his career as a rapper was going down, and that made him feel some type of way? Is that why? Because I'm pretty sure it was Darian who was in her ear like, you over there overseas playing and I don't get to see you, and that whole manipulation thing. And is that why she gave up her career? Could it be? I don't know. Yeah, I was trying to focus on Jessica and her date, but I was like, girl, why is your purse so far away from you? Your purse should be like right next to you. Your purse is on the doggone rail behind Sean. I wasn't even paying attention to what's going on because I seen her purse and I had to rewind like, hold up. Okay, when she came in, I was like, yep, that's her purse. But why is this purse not next to you? I am a person when I'm going out to dinner. Well, when I was going out to dinner, I haven't been in a restaurant maybe twice since last year. I'm going to say March, twice. Yeah, but my purse always next to me, and I was just like so focused on like, why is like TV still going on. I could sort of kind of hear what was going on, but I'm focused in the background as to why her purse was over there. Okay, where we at? Ooh, I had a lot of. Oh, this is gonna be a long episode, y'all. Eric tells Dr. Nicole and a group about his strained relationship with his mom and how, it's his birthday and he don't even get a card from her. And I was like, it's funny how you're upset that you don't get a birthday card from your mama, but you didn't understand how you played around with Jessica was mad because she didn't get a Mother's Day card. I just thought that was funny. He says he and his mother's relationship changed once he became a pro football player. And after a while, he realized he had to tell his mama no, because I'm pretty sure he was probably I don't know how much football players make. I don't know how good of a player he was because I don't follow sports like that. So I'm pretty sure he got it building a mama house from the ground up and all those other things. And mama was probably, thinking she gonna be set for the rest of her life. Her baby playing in the NFL. I want a new house. I want it furnished. I want a new car. I want you to give me some money each month. She was probably thinking that, but after a while, he had to tell his mom no. Shiner acknowledges he still needs some healing from his relationship with his father. But he's still thinking of him as a child, seeing how bad his father was very. Okay. I guess when he thinks of talking about his father, he reverts back into that child and his father being verbally and maybe physically abusive towards the mother. He loves his father, but his father may not be in the space to love him back. And Dr. Nicole says that you can resolve and heal without the other person coming to the table. And Dr. Nicole says that when dealing with parents, their choices are not always about you. Whatever they're going through, it's not because of you. You have nothing to do with it. He said, she said, you don't need him to heal. Once you resolve, you'll be free. And I was like, I think what LaRonda wants. Like, he needs therapy to get over those issues. I understand it. And maybe once he does do a little therapy, child, I got a mouth dry. I need some water. Hold on. You'll be free. And maybe, doggone it, that'll be helpful in your relationship once you're free. No fourth date for LaRonda and Derek. Jessica says it was nice for a man to get emotional about her without it being anger. Eric says he's certain. Wait a minute. I'm trying to read this and see what I'm trying to say, because it says Eric says in certain things daily for her to say that he doesn't care. That's heartbreaking. Oh, I guess I'm trying to figure out what that says, y'all. But he says it's heartbreaking that he doesn't care. He's like, how is it a man you're going on a fourth date with when you what? Okay, I'm trying to decipher what I said. I guess he was trying to say I really need to do better. Basically, how is this man showing you all these things after a fourth date? Like, I ain't showed you in 4 years. I was like, because, like, the first year of your relationship, you was cheating. And then you totally ignored her on Mother's Day. And you're a little too close to Lalani. Like, y'all didn't mess around, or you really want to mess around, and hopefully you don't get caught. So, y'all, that was a gist. If I left anything out, yeah, I'm so sorry this review was all over the place, and my notes was just my notes was just doing absolutely the most. I'm gonna try to do better with going back in and correcting what I'm saying. So y'all, that was a just. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on. So when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it. You can like and share with your people. You can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.